It was a bad week for gross billionaires. We got people who spent $200,000 to cram
250.
themselves. 250.
Yeah,
Oh my
250. You
God.
left out like 2 socialist salaries there.
Jesus.
250K.
To cram themselves into this little submarine and go to the bottom of the ocean to find the Titanic wreck, which, you know, is just so funny. Like, you could get so much more detail and interesting information on the internet. Like, what you could not pay me. You honestly, you couldn't pay me anything. I would not do that for $1 billion. I mean, I just would never. But
And
of course, then yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
well, spoiler alert, the window is about this big that sees out of the front of this whole tin can they're in down there. It's about this big.
I mean,
you could put a camera on this thing and have the exact same experience
yeah,
without all the claustrophobia and death.
I mean, it's not like you're going to be like walking through the wreckage. You're just looking at it. I mean, in a blurry undersea water in the middle of nowhere, which, okay, so a former Ocean Gate employee they are the people who built this sub was fired after raising concerns about the sub's worthiness to descend extreme depths and refusing to greenlight manned tests of early models. He was director of marine operations and responsible for safety of all crew and clients. The viewport at the forward of the submersible was only built to a certified pressure of 1,300 meters, although OceanGate intended to take passengers down to the depths of 4,000. They refused to pay for the manufacturer to build a viewport that would meet the required depth of 4,000 meters.
Capitalists cutting corners?
That's crazy.
No.
They had a massive lawsuit over the depths it could reach. I'm missing. There was a really good little thing about the toilet on there. It was so gross. Sorry, now I can't find it. Yeah, it was. They said the toilet is also the best seat in the house. Remember, I think this whole thing was the size of an SUV. It's not big for 5 people. So the toilet, best seat in the house. They put a little screen in front when you're going there. And then when somebody's not going to the bathroom, you can just sit there because, you know, it's awesome to hang out on a toilet at the bottom of the sea. There is a video that we have of a quick little inside of this thing. Let me just show you.
An experimental submersible vessel that has not been approved or certified by any regulatory body and could result in physical injury, disability, emotional trauma, or death. Where do I sign?
Oh, take your shoes off. That's customary.
Okay. Wow.
Inside, the sub has about as much room as a minivan.
So this is not your grandfather's submersible. We only have one button. That's it. It should be like an elevator. You know, it shouldn't take a lot of skill.
The Titan is the only 5-person sub in the world that can reach Titanic depths, 2.4 miles below the sea. It's also the only one with a toilet, sort of. And yet, I couldn't help noticing how many pieces of this sub seemed improvised.
We can use these off-the-shelf components.
I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Come on! It seems like...
I mean, I just don't understand how anybody stepped foot in that. That is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, who needs regulations?
Yeah, no, I'm all for deregulating people doing that stuff right there. As long as it's a high price tag. If you bring that price tag down to where someone reasonable can take the trip, you better have some safety. But if a billionaire wants to go down there and live in a tin can that is 4 other billionaire buddies take a shit in while he's there, and you know, they had 96 hours of oxygen. So that thing's been used.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
So vile. And then this is really the heartbreaking reality of the world we live in. Last week, a boat carrying 750 desperate refugees sank off the coast of Greece. Only 104 survived. Today, a search is on for a submersible carrying 5 wealthy individuals in the Atlantic. Both are tragedies, but one achieved hour-to-hour media coverage. Guess which? You know, whose life is worth it? It's really a horrifying statement. All right, what else did we get?
So we do have, I mean, in a way though, the ocean is eating the rich.
Let's see it.
You got orcas going after boats now, flipping them over,
7
going
days a week.
specifically for the rudders. You got shark solidarity from the shark.
That's right. Netflix film crew was attacked by sharks who leapt at the boat and bit huge holes while shooting a docuseries in Hawaii. They want these people out of their space. Humans have done enough damage. Go. Of course, the Atlantic weighs in quickly. Killer whales are not our friends. Stop rooting for the orcas ramming boats, says bootlicker Jacob Stern. We do have a little funny video about all this. Should we take a quick look? Here we go.
Yeah, I know. Bitch. Oh no! I would say maybe we should just go out on the rap.
On the funny video.
All right.
Let's see it.
Fuck your yacht, bitch. I'm mobbing with my squadron. Bitch, I'm an orca, not a motherfucking dolphin. Y'all been fucking up our habitat, so now we're fighting back. I ride with a pod, I slide with a pack. We're strapped up with knowledge, our ops gonna die. Gang, 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 if you're not on our side, fuck you. Hey, Jacob Stern, you a straight up nerd. Before you wrote them words, you put on clown makeup first. You fucking bozo, we gon' come for the shits by the boat. Cause all y'all care about is getting rich. We're sinking this relationship. We are militant, radical, conscious, and we are the motherfucking orca.